What if I told you that loyalty could lead to a death so horrifying it defies imagination? The sad story of Princess de Lamballe is not just a tale about some royal intrigue. It's a really harrowing account of how loyalty was punished in the most barbaric manner. Why was she targeted? What brought her to such a terrible fate? Let me walk you through one of the darkest phases of the French Revolution, a time when anarchy gagged humanity and terror was the order of the day. Paris, 1792, a city smitten by the bug of fury. Angry mobs throng the streets, their voices reverberating down narrow alleys, weapons tightly clasped in their hands. The revolution is in full swing, and it is tearing down the monarchy, devouring everyone who has anything to do with the monarchy. In the midst of this turmoil stood Princess de Lamballe, beautiful, full of grace, and steadfastly loyal to her friend, Queen Marie Antoinette. Her loyalty would ultimately bring her demise. Thrown into a cell reeking of dampness, stone, and despair, the cries of other prisoners filled the air, a haunting prelude to the torture she knew awaited her. Yet even those chilling cries couldn't prepare her, or us, for the horror to come. September 3rd, 1792. The unimaginable comes true. Hauled from her cell, Princess de Lamballe stood before her dream-malevolent mob, which wasn't content merely to kill her, but was out to make a statement. She was to die as part of some macabre exhibition intended to warn all who would cross the revolution's wrath. That was only the beginning of her brutal execution. The mob mutilated her body, placing her head on a spike and parading it around town. Where would they end up? In front of Queen Marie Antoinette's prison, to make the queen come out and witness the sad fate of her loyal friend. Let that set in for a second. This was not simple revenge, but terror as theater, cruelty elevated to a public display. And here's the most haunting part. Princess de Lamballe had committed no greater crime than steadfast loyalty. Her death was not something about justice, but fear, wielded as a weapon. What does this say about human nature? This story isn't just a grim footnote in history. It's a sobering reflection of what we're capable of when fear and hatred take the reins. The mob didn't see Princess de Lamballe as a person. They reduced her to a symbol of everything they despised, and in doing so, they justified the unthinkable. But herein lies the truth. Are we any different? People are demonized, excluded, and even persecuted today, not because of who they are, but of what they represent. Whether through words, actions, or even silence, the messages of 1792 continue to ring loud. Yet there is hope. As much as fear can divide, so too can empathy bring us together. Princess de Lamballe's story simply calls all of us to look beyond the labels that we attach to others, and to see their humanity, and to choose compassion over condemnation. What would you have done in her place? Stand by your conviction, knowing what it cost, or walk away to save yourself. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. And if you found this story resonating, please share it with others. The past does not repeat itself. We repeat it when we forget its lessons. Thank you for listening today. Let's remember, the choice between cruelty and kindness is ours to make every single day. What will you choose? If you enjoy historical deep dives, a like on this video would help us out. It's just a click that goes a long way.